Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Abdullah Khurram from Adam University School of Medicine. I hope you all are fine. Today in the Anatomy Museum, I will give you the demo of the Pyrogov Anatomy table. Anatomy table is the device that is used to study human anatomy with more details and with precise details of the human body that we even cannot study on the dead body or on the human body itself, because this device gives a 3D and deep insight of human body that was not previously available for study for students and for doctors. So I am going to give you a demo of this device today. So let's start with the demo. Anatomy table helps us to study the body just like we study on the patient or on the dead body cadaver for learning purposes. Just like in dissection of a human body or doing a surgical procedure on a human body, we use the scalpel blade to cut the skin, and then we go into the fatty tissues, and then we go into the fascia, and then we go into the muscles. Similarly, in this anatomy table, the human body is shown in the same way, and we go deep into the body just like we go into the actual human body. So let's go deep into this device and see what functions it performs and how students can learn from it. You can see this as a human body, as a complete human body, and all the organs, all the details are present in this body. We can start from the skin to the bones and organs. For example, we can remove the skin of this body, then we have the muscles, fascia, and if we remove the muscles, we first remove the superficial muscles, then we remove the deep muscles, and then we can remove the organs of thorax like lungs and other organs, like we can also remove a particular organ. For example, this is the right lobe, right lung. I can remove this and study the rest of the parts. Another thing that I want to tell here, that on a cadaver, on a dead body, we have to go near the body and dissect it, but here we don't have to go near to the body. Instead, we can zoom in and we can see the organ with more details than in a original human body. So you can see, for example, here I can remove the bone and I can go deep into the brain. So I remove the bone, then there is a layer, protective layer of the brain which are called meninges. I can remove these, and there is another layer of the brain. I can remove this, and here is the brain. So I can go deep into this brain. We can see this is cerebral hemisphere. I can remove this cerebral hemisphere, and we have the more deep internal structure of the brain that are very difficult to understand on the book or on the videos, but here the student can learn that how this structure, the internal basal nuclei, the internal structure, the diencephalon exist in the brain. So 3D gives a more interesting view of this anatomy. Anatomy is people say that anatomy is like dry subject, but if you study anatomy with the visuals and with the anatomy table, it becomes very interesting. For example, we have this human body, and we can go deep into this human body, and we can see the MRI or the CT scan of this body. The student can learn that how the MRI or the radiograph actually shows the actual part of the body. If I am looking at this part, for example, this radiograph is of this part of the body. So I can see the teeth here. I can see, I can zoom in and I can see the teeth here. And if I move downwards, I can see the lower jaw. Now this is the lower jaw, and now this is the neck, and the radiograph is going down and down, and now I can see the lungs, thorax, which is called the thorax cavity. Now it is the heart, and I'm going more deeper and deeper. It's like doing an MRI, and the students are learning who are standing near the anatomy table. It's like doing MRI on the patient, and the student can actually learn that at what part, at what point this organ is present and how it looks. So this is the abdominal MRI. We are doing the abdominal MRI. So it's not just to learn the anatomy of human body, but the student also learn the MRI, the imaging, the radiography of the human body, and they learn that how the kidney looks like how the bladder of the patient looks like in an MRI. This is a basic introduction of this device. Other than the MRI or other than the features of the body, we can also go deep into each and every organ. You can see we can study the cardiovascular system, the vessels, the blood vessels, the lungs, the network of vessels, and not just visual, but we can also study or we can teach to the students with their details. For example, it is telling that this is a lymphatic vessel of the limb, and if we click on this, we get the whole textual detail of this part of the body. So for all the body, there are explanation like written in the book. So this is an amazing device that is available for the students of School of Medicine at Adam University. I hope you have enjoyed the demo of anatomy table, and I wish that I will make some more demos of other resources that are available at Adam University School of Medicine. This is for now. This is Dr. Abdullah Khurram from Adam University School of Medicine. Goodbye.